everybody, and welcome to the table, Tim, and welcome to your weekly FPL show with Russell and Stu, where we look back to see how we did in the TDT League. How we doing, Russell?
Yeah, good. It's been nice to kind of have a break from the old fantasy football, been really getting into the rugby. Somehow England got to the semis. We're going to get spanked by South Africa, but we got there. And the main thing is all the other home nations have left, and France didn't go through. So England are still the only Northern Hemisphere team to win the Rugby World Cup. We won't talk about the cricket, though, because obviously they're not doing very well in the cricket. So, yeah, it's been nice, actually, not to have any... I've enjoyed not actually having any football. It's been nice to have, like, the break, to be honest with you. So I've kind of just forgot about it all until, like, we've logged on today. So we'll have a quick catch-up with the league and say hi to everyone and let everyone know we're still alive and doing our stuff. So, hello, everybody.
Right, well, let's see who's in chat, of course. Avinder's in chat. Good evening, Stu, Lee, Russell and Amani. Is that how we all are? I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Good, thanks.
Lee's good as well, Avinder. Russell, advice to help improve my team. Should I, and players who I should get rid of, please let me know. We'll let you know when we get to your team, mate. Don't you worry. We will help you along the way. He's got his eyes on you, Russell. Chasing you all the time.
Good.
And he says, and then he says, I am an FPL expert.
Of course you are. You know, that's why you're in the comments of it. And then you leave the comments and come back about 20 times.
Good evening, Danny. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Amani, hello, FPL Warriors. Hope you're all doing well. Danny saying good evening. Hey, Stu and Russ. Brother Lawrence is in the house from Lexington, Kentucky, USA. Come on, you Irons. Hope you're doing well, Brother Lawrence. Hope you're doing well, mate.
There, is it?
Right, now, can you remember when last week when I says I'm going to spend a week doing something to make it look a little bit better for people?
Okay.
I haven't let people down. I haven't let anybody down. This is what I was doing last week, most of last week. It took about 3 days to do, but I've got there. So I'm going to share the screen. Here we go.
Very good, Stu. Oh, look at this. All right. Oh, yeah. Yes. That looks. Oh, yeah. So you can go for each one like that?
Yes.
Brilliant. That looks well good for the viewers. Yeah, that was really good, Stu. Good idea.
Isn't it?
I like how you put penalty points. It's like NHL.
Yeah.
Penalty points. Yeah, that's good.
So, right, as we know, Lee's in 23rd position, but not really, if that makes any sense, but he's in 23rd. So, if this game week, he got 49 points, he made one transfer, so he got 0 penalty points. He's currently in 23rd position. His overall points now is 184. Quickly go through his team, bless him. He had Edison in goal with 1, White with 9, Cash with 2, Trippier with 6, Madison, who we captained with 12, James Ward-Prowse 2, Solly March 7, Matoma 2, Wilson 1, Watkins 5, Haaland 2. On the bench, it was Vicario with 7, Saliba with 7, Diop with 2, and Milson with 1.
Yeah. And can people in the comments, can you see the points, just out of interest, on the screen? So I want to know if you guys can be able to see it. Because that looks really good, that layout. No, you know, not the overall points, the individual points. That's what I'm all about. You know, like the player ones.
Yeah. We're making them a bit bigger, couldn't we?
Yeah, I don't know. I just wondered if they could see it. But I use the laptop anyway, but I'm just wondering about those guys on the screen. But I love that layout because it's all nice and easy, isn't it? Do you know what? Because it's been so long since like fantasy football feels like ages ago, I can't even remember who was playing who and how. You know what? Who they got the points against? So what's Lee actually on overall then? Do we know, or where he's actually positioned properly?
Well, you asked. The last time I wrote something down was 2 weeks ago, and they were on game week 5. We were on 279.
Jeez, God, it was some captaincy, weren't it? Yeah, I'm trying to remember which game it was. All right, so he actually, the good thing with Lee was he actually went captain Madison, because obviously it was because I'm so out of whack. It was the week when a lot of people went for Son, didn't they, against Haaland?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So his captaincy was a good pick, but obviously the rest of it's He's got a few injuries kicking around though now. Looks at Salama, Diop, and Matoma. Yeah, so good solid week though. 49 points. You know, compared also what he's on, so he should be pretty high up.
Manny says that is with Sarah. Thank you, Manny. Love. I'm glad you like it. I thought my team was solid, but didn't produce enough. Hard to see. I will get that sorted out, brother Lawrence. I'll get that sorted out for you, mate. Russell on my mind, and the top 10 place. Let's go. Come on. I can see it all fine, both on my 65-inch and my Chichi phone.
Yeah, well, not everyone's got a 65-inch TV, have they? Yeah, so I'm looking at it on my iPad, but I'm like, oh, I just can't. You got the overall points. It's just the individual ones. But like I say, I use the laptop here next to me, so I get into each team individually. But I think from the sense of just looking at the screen, you can't see the points. That's why. But I love the layout. It looks brilliant. Yeah, very good.
Well,
that's what happens if you've got time on your hands, Stu. You can do all these funky little things. You've got the time. You've got that lovely thing called time. Make things look good.
Right, next one on the list is Adam Link, Leeds United FC. He got 29 points this week. He let me just get his team sorted. Actually, no, it isn't Adam Link, is it?
No, it's
Alan Globetrotters, isn't it? It's Alan. On, give me a minute. Don't panic. Alan, where is he? Where is it? I've got them all individual now as well. You see, I can just load them up pretty quick.
Yeah, I was going to say that. And when you said that, I thought, I don't think he's got just 2 transfers. I was looking at his screen. I thought, Jesus, he's done loads again.
Well, this is Harlem's. This is Harlem Globetrotters.
Right. Yeah.
55 points. He made 10 transfers, minus 36 points.
Yep. So what's his overall points then for this week? Yeah, 36, 55. So what's that? 19, is it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so he got 19 points.
But his overall points is 226 somehow.
Yeah, I know. I mean, imagine where he could be if he wasn't taking like minus 60 every week. He'd do all right.
Oh, dearie me. Danny says it's over on my 75-inch. Very nice. My phone is probably quarter the size of your iPod, and I can see it okay on there too. Evening, Inkate, hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Lawrence is laughing his head off with minus 36 points. How did you get minus 36 points? How?
He just does a wild card each week without actually having a wild card, basically.
Well, let's go through his team. Turner with 6, Trippier with 6, Colwell with 2, Undogi 6, Salah 15, Madison 6, Son 6, Odegaard 3, Broja 1, Alvarez 2, Haaland 2. On the bench, he had Ariola with 1, Anderson with 2, Lamptey with 0, Zinchenko with 7. His team's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused about it. I think, didn't we say last week you didn't have to do that much? I can't remember now, but I'm sure when we last did this, we said, yeah, you don't have to change too much, don't do it. And he's done 10 transfers. Adam, if you're watching, you don't have to do 10 transfers each week. It's not how you play it, mate.
This is Harlem Globetrotters. This is
Harlem Globetrotters.
Bakarwonski. He's in 22nd at the moment. So that's his team. I won't mind though his bench. He had Zinchenko on bench. He outscored them all apart from Salah.
Yeah, Salah's a good pick. You know, he went captaincy Son. So ironically, if you had captain Son over Haaland, you actually did better. So thankfully, we didn't get punished for going against Haaland.
So just keep playing the game the way you want to play it, Paul. You're obviously enjoying it. That's all that matters to you. Keep going, mate. Keep going. Right, next one on list is Adam Link in 21st. That's better. We're back up to date now. So Adam, he as you can see, 29 points. He only made 2 transfers this week, Russell.
That's good.
-4.
Yeah, got 25 points.
His overall points now is 337.
Okay.
so he's listening a bit. So let's go through his team. Right, so you got Alex. He had Alisson in goal with 1, and Doggy with 6. Zuma with 1, Virgil with 1, Trippier with 6. Lucas Paqueta with 1, Almiron with 1, Son with 3, Rice with 3, Haaland captain 4, Alvarez vice captain 2. On the bench he had Pope with 1, Hoyland with 2, Neto with 5, Ash with 2.
Yeah, it's a rough score, that, isn't it? He's got a lot of ones in that team. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1-pointers. Declan Rice's midfield, take him out, mate. Bring in Neto and Hoyland. So his bench is actually quite good. I was looking at his bench and thinking, Jesus Christ, a lot of those bench players you could probably get into the first team, couldn't you, really? He's got Cash, Neto,
Is this for a double game week? And if he had that team, I'd say use your bench boost.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, he's got a really good bench. So he's invested all around his team. Yeah, so bit of a rough week, but still doing okay. Mine, it was 25 points. Yeah, a bit of a punisher one, that. But yeah, definitely bring Neto and Cash in. You've got some good players to bring off the bench. So
totally agree. Robert, morning, Robert. Good evening, Robert. Sorry. For your information, Ukraine under 21s 2, England under 21s 0. Is that a full time then, Robert? Good evening, by the way. Good evening, Robert. Hope you're doing well, mate. Everyone would have a great team if they changed it to suit every week. Yeah, she's got a point.
Exactly.
She's got a point, and she's like having a wild card every week, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Can I, before I go on to the next, actually, no, I'll tell you what, we'll go through them. Remind me, I want to talk to you about Haaland. I think India, England, Pakistan, Australia, Pakistan, underdog, South Africa win the ICC World Cup.
I don't think England will. I think we're going to lose this title. No, we've lost 2 already, so not looking good.
Keep it to FPL, thank you. Yep, Amani, you get them told, Amani. Keep it to FPL. Right, next one on the list is, right, it's not, well, that's right, it's not that one. We've done that one already. Right, Wally, brother Wally, team Cheesecake, currently sitting in 20th position.
Yep.
He got 49 points this week, didn't make any transfers,
Solid.
0 penalties. Overall points 371, which is pretty good to say that he didn't make any, it's no transfers are out, no penalty points are out to worry about. So
yeah, it's a solid win.
We won, Cash with 2, Virgil with 1, Ben White with 9, Luis Diaz 2, Solozai 4, Sterling 16, Havertz 4, Bowen 4, Wilson 1, Watkins 5. Sterling's a bit of an odd pick, isn't he? Have Chelsea turned a corner, Russell?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, Chelsea are always going to turn it around because the amount they spend. So I don't think they'll get top 4, but they're improving. So the problem they've got is I think the fixtures swing. So Sterling's an odd one because fair play to people that kept him, but you got a 19-point haul, then a 16-point haul, then nothing. He's so erratic with his points. It's like all or nothing, basically.
Yeah, he has to have a man at match performance, or he doesn't, does
he?
it?
When he scores big, very big.
It's a weird player. Edison on bench, he had Edison with 1 point, James with 0, Stones with 1, Isaac, that stunned him a bit, 13.
What I like about this team is he's gone against Haaland and Salah. He's got no Salah, no Haaland, no Son, no Maddison. He's got a really strong. Is James back? Reece James is back, is he? Because he's not got an injury thing on him. So if you look at his bench in his team, he's probably got a really, really strong all-round team. Whether that will win you this league is a different story. I mean, I don't play it like that, but he has. If he gets a couple of players injured in his first 11, he has got really good players coming off the bench, so that's the plus point. But you are missing out some big hitters, and I do like the fact he went Bowie captain. Brave.
Kinsrell Blue Team have very tricky games ahead for about 6 to 7 weeks now. Good evening, mate. Good evening, Adam. I hope you're doing well, mate. Quickly before we move on, stick to your team, Adam. Take Rice out and put Neto in his place.
Yeah, team's okay. Yeah, you got some good players on the bench you can bring in.
Right, so that's Wally. So well done, Wally, for 49 points. Do you know what I should have put on there? Average
Yeah, I bet
points.
you think he's got no. He won't have any. What's a Wally? Yeah, all green. So because he took no hits, he's had a good solid week. That is.
The average points were 44 this week. I should have put that on. I didn't put it on, but I will.
Yeah, well, that will evolve as you get used to it, won't it?
So. Okay. I am here. Good man of India. So well done, brother Wally. Right. Let's move on to the next team, which is of course Mr. Statman FC himself, Liam. Made 3 transfers, -4 points. Only got 28 points, so he only got 24 points this week.
Ooh, Liam.
His team is as follows. He had Nick Pope in goal with 1, Colwell with 2, Alexander Arnold with 1, Ben White with 9, Foden with 2, Odegaard with 3, Mitoma with 2, Almiron with 1, Rashford with 2, Haaland captain 4, Ferguson 1. And his bench were Sarkic and Estepurian, both of them because they were out. Woodrow with 1 and Sergio Gomez with 0.
Yeah, he went -4 to Almiron, didn't he? Didn't come through. Because I remember him saying that, because I remember the stream, didn't we? We did the stream and you put the screen on him and he went, I'm going to get Almiron. Yeah, it didn't work this week, that one.
Right, so well done, Liam. Right, next one, Dad's Army. He's used his wild card this week. Game week, 44 points. So obviously we've used his wild card, no penalty point. Currently moved up to 18th place in the table. Overall points, 382. So let's go through his team. Vicario 7, Undogi 6, Trippier 6, Gabriel 8, Taylor 0, Ward-Prowse 2, Doku 1, Song 3, Bowen 2, Captain Haaland 4, Ollie Watkins 5. On a bench it was Flecken with 0, Mbama with 0, Saka with 0, and Mark Gay with 9.
Yeah, that one of the very last bench is quite frustrating. He got a lot of points from his defence. 6, 6, 6, 7. Only Taylor let him down. So majority of his points. Yeah, again, if you look at his team, a lot of different players in there. You don't see Doku many. Doku's an unusual one, but I like him. Doku's brilliant. It's just the minutes with him, isn't it? But he is someone who I think is a good player. I think probably Doku came on for Saka. I bet he had Saka on his team, but he got auto subbed to Doku. That's what I feel like's happened.
Yeah. So right. But Amani, thank you very much. Yeah, this is an FPL show. It's an FPL show. We talk enough about Leeds up throughout rest of the week. To be fair, even you said that it passed, didn't you, Russ?
What's that?
This is an FPL show. Leeds United are in FPL, are they?
Yeah, we talk about Leeds maybe at the end if you bring it up. But yeah, I mean, you got loads of other things, haven't you? You got loads of little spin-offs in your YouTube universe, Stuart.
It's mad. It's absolute mad. That's what it is.
Yeah, but like I said, he's what did he get? 44 wild card. Pretty well set up. Again, it's interesting that he hasn't got any Liverpool players. No Liverpool players, which is interesting. Sorry, Stu, you're breaking up now. Can't hear you very well. I thought you muted yourself then. Couldn't hear anything. Nope, can't hear you. You can hear me. You got a bit of feedback from me.
Is that better, Russell?
Yeah, you sound like a bit like a Dalek. Try and talk again.
Is that any better?
There you go. Yeah, you're back. Yeah.
Right, I've had to change my microphone again.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit crispy, but it's better. We can hear you now.
I have an idea. I have ideas to want to make minus points. I don't want to take.
You do sound like a Dalek.
How do I change my wildcard?
It's
If you've already used it, you can't change it, Adam.
Oh, has he already used it, has he?
I think so.
You got a new one 1st of January, Adam. So yeah, you got a new one to use the 1st of January.
It can be your friend if used wisely.
Yes, hits can be. Some people do take hits and they come out with more points than me. Sometimes you can't get it bang on with your hits. Depends what kind of play.
Sound Stu Russell clear.
Yeah, you sound a bit Dalek-y, but we'll get there.
I feel a bunch of transfers from Adam coming this week.
It's G5. Lawrence loves them, doesn't he? He finds it hilarious when you see all these. Yeah, because Lawrence is pretty on it straight away. Then I think he just find it funny watching all the transfers.
Right, next is the FPL expert.
Vinda, you only got 31 points.
Yeah, 39 points, 3 transfers, penalty points -8. Overall points 383. Currently sits 17th in the table. This is buffing. Am I buffing?
No, you're not buffering my side. You just sound like a Dalek, basically.
I don't know what's going on with this thing. Right, where I'm going, Lawrence. Adam has got a decent team, to be fair. Right, so where I'm Vinder's team in it, of course it is. Right, Nick Pope with 1. Anderson with 1. Cash with 2. Robertson with 1. Son with 6. Mo Salah vice captain 15. Andreas 2. Foden 2. Douglas Luiz 2. Haaland 2. Alvarez 2. He's capturing my son this week, by the way.
Brave, I like that.
On the bench, Bentley with 0, Morris with 1, Cabot with 0, Peel with 0.
Yeah. Again, I look at this team. Do you know what I like about our league? You do have some players. They're a bit random, but they do pick. It's different. He's got Andres Pereira. That's a good pick. Douglas Luiz, penalty taker at Aston Villa. And what I also love about this team, he's got 3 Luton players. He's got Morris, Kabore, and Anderson. That's what I like.
He picked some 3 players when they had the double game week, didn't he?
Yeah, but you're stuck with him now, aren't you, if he's wildcarded? So it's interesting what he's got to do because he's got a few injuries. Anderson, Robertson, Bayer, 3 Luton players as well. So I'll be intrigued to see what he does with this team this week. I mean, Salah, good pick. Almost got the Salah one right. So who is this? Who is this again? Is this Avinda's team? Avinda.
Yeah, he's come back. Advice, Russell.
Go on then. What do you want to know? What advice would you like?
I think it's what would you do with that team if it were yours?
Oh, in general. So he hasn't got. Is he? I presume Avinda's wildcarded. Yeah, he wildcarded already. Has he got 1 transfer? I think the player I'll target is probably Robertson because you have got. You got 0.1 in the bank, but Robertson's worth 6.6. And for what I can make out, his injury is quite a bad one. I think he'll be red flagged. So I think if you want to keep a Liverpool player, Tsimikas could be a good option. Very cheap. If you want to keep, who's Liverpool got next week? I think it does free some money up.
Is it Everton?
Yeah, Everton. So if you want to go for Tsimikas from Liverpool, he should be the left back, but he should be like 4.4 million or something stupid. And it gives you a bit of money to spend the week after, basically.
You might have given him some advice. Far too City heavy, bin them all.
Sure.
What I'm going to do with him is I'm going to talk to Russell about the Man City players when we've gone through them all. So we'll discuss your Man City players as well, and cut back on the Luton players. That's policy.
I like Avinda says Andy Robertson injured. I know that anyway. Yeah, I'm telling you what to do with him. I'm saying if you want to keep a Liverpool player, Tsimikas should be his replacement, and he's cheap. So the next frees you up some money to invest in other parts of the team the week after. Unless you want to take a -4, then you can do that plus someone else. But out of all your players, I suspect Robertson's going to be the one that's definitely out, and it does free up a bit of money. So he'll be the one I would target personally. I think Anderson will be okay. Bayer, you've got to obviously start moving. It frees you up money maybe to upgrade your Luton players as well. Clear some of them out.
Romani says double your Luton players and add some Sheffield United ones too.
Exterminate. Every time I hear you talk, Stu, I want to go exterminate.
Hold on a minute. Give me a minute. Right, give me a minute. Right, let me stop the audio. Look. All right. What else could I? Is that any better, Russell?
There you go. Back to normal.
Thank God for that. Back to setting I had originally before it went off. I think Hermione's laughing. Lawrence is laughing his head off. Brother Lawrence is laughing his head off with Hermione. Okay, Russell. Hermione says I have 4 injured and some international returnees just hoping to get a team out.
Ooh, I'll be interested to look at that team though. Oh yeah, because she free hit it, didn't she?
Yeah, Stu is underwater.
Yeah, you sound fine now. You're above water. Yeah, Doctor Who of Inda, exactly.
Right, so that's Avinda's team looked at. Next team.
Yeah, look at Andy Robertson of Inda and try not going to a minus transfers next week because I think you got enough to get a team out. So I like his team. It's random. It's quite random. I like that.
Yeah, well, the next player is a player who we don't fix playing anymore, Coastal. No. But out of the courtesy of him joining league, I give him I give him a graphic as well. Each of these graphics I've done individually for each player.
Yeah, are they easy to update? I.e.,
no, because you got to change everything individually.
Oh, so you can't just literally put in like game week. You can't just type in the next one, do it like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, you've got to do them all. You've got to do each white bit's individual.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad. So you just type it in, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like it.
I have to change the image as well each time.
It makes it easy for the viewer, Yeah, the only thing is I do.
It's a favour. Thank you for them. That's all.
Yeah, but I think it looks better because you've got all the bits around the side, so I think it looks neater. So.
See,
why you're doing that? I'm going to quickly grab something, Stu. Because this guy's not really playing, is it? So we'd have to go too deep into it. So give me 1 minute.
I'll lose through his team. I'll send you a link. You got a link? Yeah. Well. Right. Yeah. Well, you could do what you've got to do and then jump on. Right. So this is Coastal's team. He got 27 points this week. We don't think he's engaged, so we obviously haven't made any transfers or any penalty points. But because he joined the league, it's only decent that we treat him just like anybody else. So Pickford with 9 points, Estepurian 0, Chilwell, Shaw 0, Mitoma 2, Bruno Fernandes 2, Rashford 2, Odegaard 3, Joel Pedro 2, Wizard 5, Haaland 2. On the bench, he had Virginia with 0, Baldock with 0, Bell with 0, Saka with 0. I have to keep telling myself it's Virginia before I even say it because I don't want to say it wrong word. But yeah, so that is so. His overall points. He's actually 16th. He's actually high up the table without even playing, which is crazy. Which is absolutely crazy.
Well, it's like when we had that cup last season, wasn't it? The person who won it didn't play almost.
Knocked you out, didn't he? He knocked you out in semis.
No, Lee knocked me out in the semis because he had a wild card, but the person Lee ended up playing, I don't think she was playing the game. And then she got to the final. Remember?
Yeah. I do. Avinda said, thank you, Russell.
Okay. Yeah, well, like I said, That's what I would do personally. You don't have to do it, but I think Robertson's. I wait until the team news, but I've got a funny feeling Robertson's going to be out.
Right, next team we're going to go to, of course, is in the chat. Bro Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Lee, bless him. For game week points, 36. Transfers 2. Penalty -4.
Oh,
So
Lawrence.
that's
What
32
happened?
points.
Oh, no.
He's currently 15th. He's on 420 points overall. And he had Emerson with 1 point. So let me get my mouse to work. There we go. Cash with 2, Trippier with 6, Undogi with 6, Rashford 2, Madison 6, Bowen 2, Mitoma 2, Song 3, Joe Pedro 2, Captain Haaland 4. On the bench, Fabianski with 0, Dawson with 1, Semenyo with 0, and Ashley Young with 5. Right, let's talk a bit about Brooke Lawrence's team.
I remember he took a minus, didn't he? Was it the Saka thing? Because I remember, am I right in thinking Saka was the person he took a minus for? I swear that's what happened. Yeah, it was sold for Saka. Yeah, because you hardly said that point in the comments. Yeah, but would you get rid of Rashford, Lawrence? Sheffield United, next fixture. Would you want to get rid of Rashford right now? I know it's frustrating to own. I mean, I own Fernandes, but I'll be keeping him against Sheffield United. But again, it's just a bad week. His team on paper is pretty good, actually.
It's pretty solid, isn't it? You know, Trippier,
yeah.
Cash, and Doggy at back, and Edison in goal.
Interesting bench. He's got quite a bit of money on the bench. 4.5. Semenya, 4.5. So they're all 4.5 on the bench. So you could save a bit of money about that.
He won't play, won't get Premier League minutes.
So
it could bring him down.
Joe Pedro is an interesting one as well. You want Salah back. Have you wildcarded, Lawrence? So, well, you still got a wildcard. There you go. So, Lawrence, you have options. You do have options. So you have the power of a wildcard still. No, so that's good. So you still got, bad week this week. But let's be honest, the Spurs game, it's all coming back to me now because their player got sent off, didn't he? Basuma. And obviously all those people that went for the Son captaincy and Madison captaincy could have done far better out of that game if it wasn't for Basuma getting sent off because they had to play 10 players in the second half. So...
Amani ditched Haaland. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to speak to Russell about Haaland because this is... It's not... The problem is that with having a Haaland in your team, it's all right having him in your team, but if you aren't going to supply him with chances, he's not going to score. I plan on using it next week. What your wildcard next week, Brother Lawrence?
Okay.
So, but it's got a pretty good... I wouldn't do what with your back three. Undogged, Trippier and Cash. That's a pretty solid back three.
Yeah, do you remember... are you thinking of using it next week, Lawrence, or this week? Is he thinking next week, did he say? Oh, so you're happy with your team for this week? You're going to use it next week? Okay. You've got a lot of power on the wild card. You can wait for the international injuries to come through, then decide what you want to do then.
Well, I need some help off of Russell when it comes to my team, and I'll explain to him when I get to it. But at the moment, so how would you get to Rashford then? How would you get to Salah? You'd have to get rid of.
Oh, Lawrence. Well, he's got a wild card, hasn't he?
Yeah, but, so he'd have to let Haaland go then, wouldn't he? Or Madison go or Son go.
Well, you've got to remember on his bench, you could probably turn a lot of these players, apart from the attacker, into you could probably save about £1 million off the bench, couldn't you? With the defenders, even the keeper. How much is he worth? Yeah, you could drop down to a cheaper keeper. Edison, do you need Edison for Man City? I wouldn't have him. So with a wild card as well, there's loads of way of shaving that team down to be able to get salary. Change
See,
formation.
and also Lawrence, brother Lawrence. How much is Areola compared to Edison? Are you finding out for us, Lee?
Oh, Lee's it. I just recognise. Hello, Lee.
Is there 4.2 mil?
Who is Edison?
Anderson.
No, so Areola's 4.2.
Yeah.
And what's Edison?
What do you know? Then?
Edison from Man City.
Oh. Is there 5.6?
So you could save $1 million just by dropping Edison to Areola, Lawrence. And let's be honest, Man City is leaking in goals as well now. So yeah, if you want to save some more money, bring in Edison. Take Edison out, bring in Areola. That's what I'd do personally. That's to save me some money. I think this is Haaland's out.
But I wouldn't I wouldn't take Rashford out because you've kept him for this long, and he has got Sheffield United. So there's a good chance you could get some points against Sheffield United. I know he's frustrated to own, but I think you'll be okay.
All these points I wasted getting to him. Glad to see the back of him making it fun again. That's
Who's that?
That's Haaland. Yeah.
Oh, Haaland.
Next week, see how the team goes for one more week. Maybe a free transfer, but I will not take any minuses. I like the idea during the World Cup WC wildcard.
Yeah, because you can protect yourself against injuries, can't you?
My team value is 103 million. I've got 0.3 in the bank. Makes getting upgrades better and better choices.
That's a lot of money. That's a hell of a lot. I didn't realize. Yeah, that's a lot. So yeah, I mean, it does make it easy for you in the sense of getting better players. We have to think a bit harder I have to think a bit out of the box. So I haven't got that much team value. So, but again, team value doesn't necessarily mean it helps, but it doesn't mean everything.
Has Haaland's price been dropping then, Russell? You're the guy who does all pricing and stuff.
Look at a lot of it. Yeah, he's gone down 0.1. He's still 14 million. So
he's still a lot of money. A hell of a lot of money.
Yeah.
So hope that helps you, Lawrence. But yeah, just keep going. You're always going to have bad weeks, and you're going to have good weeks, and hopefully more good weeks than bad weeks. So that's brother Lawrence's looked at. The next, my mouse is through. There we go. Right, brother Lawrence. The one above brother Lawrence is, of course, should know this, shouldn't I? Roshan RG7.
Good solid week.
There we 53 points this week, Russell. Not bad. One transfer, 0 penalties. Good.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Overall points 432. Current league position 14th. Let's start with his players. Right, he's still sticking with Banana. 2 points. Walker with 2, Undogi with 6, Trippier with 6. Midfield of Sterling 16, Fernandes 2, Mbama 2, Madison captain 12, Morris 1, Alvarez 2, Haaland vice captain 2. On the bench he had Turner with 6, Saka 0, Estepioria 0, Botman 0.
Quite a few problems on the bench you're gonna have to sort out, but yeah, I mean. Fernandes and Mboma have been frustrating owns, but again, Fernandes, Sheffield United, good fixtures. Mbomo's an interesting one. I've never owned him, but it'd be interesting to see if I presume people are going to start getting rid of him now because he has Burnley at home, so you'll keep him for that. Next Chelsea away, West Ham home. I think they're pretty tough fixtures now. Then Liverpool,
Yeah.
Arsenal. So be interested to see what people are doing with Mboma after this week. But again, Sterling we spoke about. Madison, his main points came from Madison and Sterling. They really got him out of jail, didn't they, this week?
Yeah.
Basically. But it'd be interesting to see what he does. He's got quite a few injuries sniffing around there.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I really
brother.
thought Onana would do better than that. I expected a lot more from Onana.
He's not doing it. He's just not doing it at the moment. Maybe
it's a good week.
Maybe.
53 points, no hit. So that's usually a good green arrow this week.
Yeah, I'm shocked that people have still got Onana in the teams. Just quickly read his comments out. I have got Jesus instead of Haaland. Good fixtures coming up, Adam. Good 8 pick. Thanks, Amani. There you go. Right, next team on the list. So that's Rush. That's RG7's team. So the next team on the list is, of course, Inky's. Here we go. Let me get Inky's up.
Oh, Inky.
Not to moderators. Game week points 51. 3 transfers -8.
Inky. I thought Inky was chasing me down.
He's currently in 13th position. His overall points is 435. So let's go through Inky's team. Bless him. Right. In goal, Leno with 2, Colwell with 2, Cash with 2, Trippier with 6, Anderson with 6. Midfield, Salah 15, Madison 6, Mitoma 2. Up top, Morris 1, Watkins 5, Captain Haaland 4. On the bench, Areola with 1, Mbama with 2, Jensen with 10, Baldock with 0.
Jensen's quite a good pick, If you look at his points, he's pretty solid. 4, 3, 3, 9, 2, 9, 6, 10. 46 points. Kind of flown under the radar. You are sorry?
Maybe bring him in for Mitoma.
He's flown under the radar, but he's actually done well. Pretty good pick for, you don't really think of him as a big fantasy player, but he is, he's, where is he, Janssen? Yeah, you go, yeah. I mean, he's in the top part of all the midfielders, so yeah, just showing he's on the bench, really. But yeah, I mean, it's a solid. Actually, he got -8, didn't he? So that's 43. Yeah. But it's a solid looking team, Inky. But, you're falling a bit further behind me right now, Inky. You can't let the expert get ahead of you like this.
Loving league. Good man. Thumbs up. Right. So, Inky. Try and maybe bring Jensen on for Mitoma in your midfield. Who's Brentford got next?
Burnley.
Brentford got.
Burnley. And who Brighton got?
Brighton got Man City.
Definitely swap Jensen for Mitoma.
Go, Russell.
If anyone has Morris, it may be worth hanging on to him this week. Go Russell. I think if we start a word in middle, Russell.
I like 2 weeks ago. I'm only 1 point behind the so-called expert. Got 30 points ahead of you now. Russell never forgets.
I love it that you're trying, Inky, mate. Don't you worry.
Keep going, mate. Keep going.
Top FPL player, let's go, and that is me. I love it. Go on, Avinda. You get us all told, man. Right, so well done. But you've got over 50 points, doing a lot better than what I have, I tell you.
Yeah,
so
well done. 43. So his first points were actually good. So yeah.
Right, so next one up on the list is Gary Whittaker, Evelina's 11. Oh God, let me zoom it back in again.
He's had a good week.
Yeah, 63 points, but he's used his wild card, Russell.
Well played. Yeah, nice.
Turner with 6, Colwell with 2, Pedro Porro with 6, Cash with 2, Diaby with 2, Son with 3, Captain Salah 30.
That's the one.
Great pick.
Well done. Yeah.
Madison 6, Bowen 2, Alvarez 2, Haaland 2. His bench it were Areola with 1, Archer with 2, Burn with 1, and Taylor with 0. He hasn't got a single player on flag.
A single player on what, sorry?
He hasn't got a single player flagged. He don't have injuries
Right.
to worry about.
I mean, that's a really good wild card. I don't know how many transfers did he make? Oh God, he made loads. Yeah. He was in and out. He was picking players left, right, and centre. He was changing a lot. But Captain Salah, brilliant pick. Yeah, quite jealous of that one because I was flirting with the idea for a bit, but he got a captaincy bang on. Good team actually. Yeah, I quite like the look at that going forward. Yeah, he's got a few bit of Villa in there, a bit of West Ham. I think he'll do all right.
Jensen is sorry, mate. There were a delay with my end.
No, just saying Diaby's a good option. I think he's got a good team, good wild card. That so I expect him to do pretty well going forward.
He's got free. He's got free. He's heavily invested in the Tottenham boys, but he's a Liverpool fan. Does that shock you?
No, shouldn't come into it, should it?
I wouldn't have thought so, no. But I mean, with Tottenham robbing Liverpool, I thought all Liverpool fans didn't know what to do with Tottenham.
No, when it comes to fantasy football, it's all about those points. But yeah, he's invested in the right. He's got Villa, West Ham, Spurs. So obviously he's following the fixtures, which most people do. So yeah, he'll do all right. Liverpool got Salah, so I expect him to actually hold and probably move up the league. So
well done, Gary.
Really
well done for Leeds 11. Amani, sorry, Amani. Jensen is a very different, very decent differential. I would have him in over Matoma any day. He is flying at the moment.
Yeah, I do. I don't know. Maybe because Matoma is a winger and a bit more exciting. Obviously, Jensen's getting the points. He's more of a midfielder, really, but Jensen is a set piece taker, so he's doing well. You can't deny that.
Adam says that he's got Paqueta in his team this week. I think that's a good pick, Adam, and apparently he's going to be offered 200 grand a week to stay at West Ham. Is Lucas Paqueta? I'm sure Brother Lawrence will be able to tell you more. I've read that one. So well done, Evelina's 11. Well done, mate. Like it how you've used your wild card and you've bagged some points as well. It's always good when you do, isn't it? When you use the wild card and you bag your points. It's like using your triple cap. The shame he didn't use his triple cap manager. He couldn't, could he? You can't use wild card and triple captain, can you? Same way.
No. Obviously, your wild card should keep yourself quite nicely for a while, which I think he is actually. So I expect to do well.
I had a terrible week. I dropped down to 11th. I got 46 points. 2 transfers, -4 penalty. Areola in goal with 1. Areola in goal with 1, Trippier with 6, and Doggy with 6, Saliba 7. And overall, I'm happy with my defence.
Yeah, got you loads of points, all right.
Right, with midfield, Son captain 6, Luis Diaz 2, Odegaard 3, Ward-Prowse 2, Madison vice captain 6, Watkins 5, Haaland 2. On my bench, I had Flecken with 0, Cash with 2, Estepiorin didn't play, and Mbama didn't play either with 0.
So what are you thinking? I mean, I don't think your team looks that bad on paper. Right. Luis Diaz, it's an interesting pick, but I mean, I don't think you're that going forward, are you?
I got bored, right? So I've made a load of transfers.
Wow.
I can't remember if I'm on a minus 12. I think I'm on a minus 12, I think. So my dilemma
this week? You on about this week?
Yes. I've already made my transfers, yes. So I either take a minus 12 or I use my wild card.
Did I call you Adam? I don't know. Have you... Wait there. If you've already used so if you do a wild card, that minus 12 will disappear then? Yeah. Are you sure?
100%, yeah.
Okay then. Okay. Good.
So, but the worst thing is, Russell, right? I can't tell you one member of my new team
Why not?
because I haven't looked at it since.
So what are you thinking of doing?
I either stick with my -12 and hope for best, or use my wildcard.
Say that, I don't think your team looked that bad on paper anyway. The one you had looks pretty good. I mean, who are you going to be wild
Let's
card?
have a look at my team now. Let me have a look because I haven't looked at it. Genuinely, I haven't looked at it. I haven't been feeling brilliant, and I got bored, and I decided to play about with my team. So, right, this is my new team. Are you ready? -12 coming up? Question mark. Right, are you ready? Right. I'm going to stop sharing that screen. So this is how up to date team so far. Oops, no, not that one. That one. That one. So this is the -12. I think it's either -12 or -16. It's one of them. Right. So let's zoom it in for everybody to see. Right, I've gone for Areola in goal. Trippier and Doggy Saliba. In midfield, I've got Son, Douglas Luiz, Salah, Ward-Prowse, Madison. Up top, I've got Watkins and Haaland.
Who's on your bench?
Flecken, Trusty, Lascelles, and then Bama.
Why have you got Douglas Luiz?
Why have I got him in my team?
Yeah.
I looked at his points and he did all right.
Okay.
View information. 8 points, 2 points, 10 points, 2 points, 2 points, 7 points. So he consistently picks up points.
Okay. So what are you thinking then? Are you going to? I mean, it doesn't look that different from your actual team, does it? Well, I was looking at the one on the screen. You got rid of Odegaard.
But what I've done is I've managed to get in Son, Salah, Madison, and kept Haaland as well.
Are you happy with that team? I mean, you got Trippier as well. So
yeah, I'm happy with that team. Don't get me wrong. But
how
the
much you got
problem
left in
is,
the bank?
0.
Oh, that's exactly 0.
You spent it a lot, every penny.
How much is Lascelles? That's an interesting one. Lascelles. Oh, 3.9. God, he didn't realise he was that cheap. Oh, yeah, he's getting minutes now, only because of the injuries.
So that's my team. Now, I'm happy with that team. I'm happy going forward with that team.
Uh-huh.
But the problem is, if I use my wild card, I'd have to take Haaland out. Because I don't...
Why?
I'm just not convinced by Haaland at this moment in time. I'm really not convinced by him at this moment in time. I'm convinced with the player, but I'm not convinced with the service he's getting.
Crazy. So, I don't know. I think it's dangerous to get rid of Haaland. Get rid of Haaland. Very dangerous. If you got rid of Haaland, what would you do?
Well, that's just it. There's not really much option there, is there?
Well, it depends if you play a different formation.
The formation will be 3-5-2, won't it? Now.
Well, you could change it if you got rid of Haaland. It does give you money to spread around, so you can change to a different formation.
The only thing what's stopping me get rid of Haaland this week is Rodgers back.
Yeah, I mean Haaland's Haaland. I think it's dangerous getting rid of him personally. It can be very punishing when you go against him.
My man, he's got a good point there. Just a heads up. Remember, Salah will be out January and February due to the African Cup of Nations.
Yeah.
Also, some will be out at the same period due to Asia Cup.
Yeah, but you can completely change your team by then, can't you? Because you have another wild card.
One ahead.
Yeah.
Good info, Amani. Sunny glasses with thumbs up. Stealing on my team as normal. Good for you. -12 coming up. Lawrence is itching, isn't he? He's itching to see me go -12.
Well, it could be. You've got a wild card, so I don't think it's up to you.
Ukraine won bet England under 21's 3-2. Thanks, Robert. I need Watkins back. Very weak bench though, but fab team all the same. Cheers, Amani. Yeah, but the reason why I had to get my bench so cheap, weak, is because it's all I could afford to bring them players in. Stu, I think you need to make about another 3 more transfers and hold on to your wild card with smiley face. Cheers, brother Lawrence. How are you doing, Lee? Is asking.
Yeah, I'm good, yeah.
I'm good,
Just on my team out.
Sorry, your team out. But yeah, so that's my dilemma. It's I either use my wild card now or I keep it till Christmas like I wanted to.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what you do on the deadline. The deadline stream should be quite fun because you still have the option then, won't you?
Well, yeah, if I use my wild card, I'll be thinking, yeah, definitely.
But I was looking at your original team, Stu. I think your team was pretty okay. I'm looking at it now. I don't think it was that bad. I'm surprised you've took a minus or even gone into wild card because it doesn't look that bad on paper here.
I know.
So you've surprised me.
I'm going to use a wild card to bring my team back.
So
we'll have to wait. Look, live bite sword, die bite sword. That's what they all say, don't they? Amani says that she sees at least another 5 more.
So if you use a wild card, are you going to keep Haaland? Do you think we get rid of him?
That's the problem, innit? I was going to do a video over the international break, and I either made a thumbnail, and it was I'm thinking of ditching Haaland, but then I thought, but Rodri's back in that team now.
Yeah, and it is Haaland.
And he's going to make a massive difference.
Yeah, and also it is Haaland. I mean, Haaland is phenomenal. It's very scary not having him, I would have thought.
Yeah, the problem is as well, I mean, again, he didn't get, the Arsenal game, he didn't get no service whatsoever. None. Not one chance.
But he doesn't need much service to score, does he? And he was playing against Arsenal away. So
that's my dilemma for this week, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, so other than that, so that's my team looked at and on what we're doing. I need to go back to this thought. Sorry, everybody. Right, next one.
The actual week, it was quite a tough week for you.
Yeah, 46 -4, 42 points. Yeah, it was below average. I always said as long as I stay on average or above, I'll be happy. But this week I had a poor week. Anyway, next team. Shakiran, escaped from Alcaraz.
I remember him saying he'd be happy with 30 points, so he did a lot better than he thought.
Yeah, well, he got 48 points, 1 transfer, 0 penalties, 10th position. Ban on 450 points now overall. He had Turner in goal with 6. Scar with 1, Braithwaite with 6, Undoggy with 6. Salah vice captain 15, Rashford 2, Saka 0, Woodrick 1, Haaland captain 4, Nicholas Jackson 6, Morris 1. On the bench he had Pickford with 9, Gordon with 0, Estepurian with 0, and Cabot with 0. I think he's going to take out another Luton player this week, isn't he?
I think he's wild card. I think he's going to wild card this week. So, yeah, I think you'll see a lot of changes to the team.
Nicholas Jackson, I think that's the first time he's picked up points, isn't it? In FPL.
Apart from Luton. But like I said, I mean, he's got something again. Look at that, 6 points from Turner and Braithwaite. Would have expected that. Well, not so much expected, but not fashionable players, are they? But they get the points. I'm expecting him to kind of he'll wildcard this week and change his team a lot. But he's had a good week considering what he thought he was going to get. He thought it was another far worse week. So he must be secretly very happy with that.
Yeah, must be. So well done, Kieran. Keep it going. Right, next one on the list is Uncles FC. He had a brilliant week this week.
Yeah, good catch.
70 points. 2 transfers, -4. He's now up to 9th. He had Leno in goal with 2. Come on, mouse, work. Right, Leno in goal with 2. Romeo with 8. Zinchenko with 7. Trippier with 6. Really good, solid back 3. Enzo with 1. Madison with 6. Mbemo with 2. Captain Salah 30. Watkins 5. Haaland 2. Morris 1. On the bench, Onana with 2. Botman 0. Estepurian 0. And Anderson 2.
I mean, it's the Salah captaincy. Good pick. A lot of people, it's frustrating because so many people went against Haaland, but most people went for Son. So, fair play to the people that hit Salah. Because Brighton away is a tough game. Even though they got hammered the week before, it's still a tough game. He got 2 goals. So, people have been nicely rewarded for captain Salah. So,
yeah.
What I like about this team is, I mean, it could have been an auto sub. We had Enzo. Enzo Fernandez from Chelsea. Don't see him in many teams.
Yeah, Enzo Fernandez come to Premier League with big expectations. And for some reason, he hasn't reached them expectations.
I mean, he's only got 15 points. I mean, he's only, as a fantasy player, he doesn't seem like a very good option, does he? Good player, but fantasy player. He was someone I was looking at the start of the season, so I'm glad I didn't go with him. But he's a good player. I mean, his defence was brilliant for him. Look at that. 8, 7, 6. So, good all-round team. Good all-round points. You got what? -4. So, what's that? 66 points. That's a really good week.
Really good week for him.
Yeah, so well done.
Said he was a serious player, didn't I?
You are sorry?
I said he was a serious player.
Yeah, good week.
Right. Richie, last season's TDT League winner. 40 points this week. 2 transfers. What's happening here? The 2 transfers, penalty -4.
The House of Higgins is crumbling.
8th position. So let's have a look at his team. Onana with 2, Saliba 7, Cash 2, Trippier 6, Fernandez vice captain 2, Madison 6, Neto 5, Rashford 2, Ward-Prowse 2, Captain Haaland 4, Alvarez 2. His bench, Areola with 1, Cabot with 0, Botman with 0, and Mbama with 0.
Again, it's actually a pretty good team, but just not getting the points. Good team. I mean, look at that midfield. He's got 2, 2, 2. It's even the forward line 4 and 2. So,
that's what's certain, minute. It's midfield.
Yeah, but the team isn't that bad. You look at a team and go, you're not going, it's an awful team. It's just 36 points. Took a minus and just didn't come through. So, I got to admit though, it's far more interesting without the Higgins all the way at the top, the House of Higgins. So, yeah.
I mean, Amanis is good team, very, very spread out team-wise. That's unled team, yeah. Really good team Amani he's got now. He's doing well. So well done, Richie. Keep going, mate. Night. Right, here we go. Stockholm style at Hermione Fairlove. 3 hit played, 54 points this week, Russell.
Yeah. 3 hit as well, so that's a big chip to use.
So let's have a look at a team. Sanchez with 2, Anderson with 6, Cash with 2, Undogi with 6, Madison 6, Luis Diaz 2, Salah 15, Son 6, Bowen 2, Watkins 5, Harlan vice captain 2. On the bench, Taylor with 6, Archer with 2, Taylor with 0, Lamptey with 0.
Now, Harmony, because it was a free hit, are you happy with that many points? Is that a good free hit amount of points? Are you happy with that?
She's up to
That's
7th, Russell. She's climbed up the table.
Yeah, but it has. I think that's 2 chips used now. So whether that could be, you got, well, yes, wildcard and free hit already used. So yeah, definitely move at the table. But I'm intrigued to see if she's happy with the amount of points on the free hit. That'll be the thing I'm intrigued with.
Can you answer that for? I don't know what's happening here, but there we're back. How does the free hit work, Russell?
Free hit, basically for 1 week, you can pick anyone in your team, obviously money value wise, and then the next week it goes back to the team you had. So the team at Harmony had in game week 6, it will revert back to that team. So basically 1 week you pick anyone you want, and it goes back to the team you had before the week after. So yeah, it's as simple as that. But free hits are very good to use. They're just a good, powerful chip because if you use them right, you can make some serious points on them.
Adam Scott Ramsdale in goal for Arsenal. Get rid of him, Adam, because he won't be playing. It's Raya in it. Raya's his number 1.
See, it's interesting looking at the team she had beforehand to see what she goes back to. A few injuries in there actually. So you only get 1 free hit per season in Key. So you get 1 bench boost, 1 free hit, 2 wild cards. What's the other one? Triple captain. 1 triple captain. 1 triple captain, 1 free hit, 4 bench boost, 2 wild cards. So it'd be the thing is though, when because we've all got the free hit to use, Harvey's got to really hope we don't have a good free hit weeks ourselves. Could get a bit punishing later down the line. Has she got? She's not even in the comments. I think she's not either.
Should we making a cuppa with an espresso?
Yeah, I was intrigued to know if she was happy with that many points from a free hit. Oh, there we go.
Nope, I should have stuck and captained Salah and took out Isaac also. I predicted about 60 points, so fairly happy though.
Okay then. Like I say, it's a green arrow. So what's your now? She's 7th. Yeah, 7th. So, but it depends how much you're going to get hit with other people's free hits later on. I think that could be the key to this one.
Done it. I have got Raya in goal now.
Done it already.
Wildcard after Christmas again. Wildcard after January. January 1st, a new wildcard comes in, Russell.
Yeah.
Inky, after New Year's Day, you're doing great. I manage she is. You can swap the entire team and then it goes back to your team you have now. Yeah.
That's basically free hit, yeah.
I could play it free hit, couldn't I? With that team. That's a good idea. 1 week swap, no fees. Cheers. Yeah, well, we're all pretty clued up now with this. I like it. I'm loving it. So, Amani, overall, you're doing great, but you have used up your chips now. You just got your triple captain left, if I'm right in thinking.
I think she's got bench boost as well, so she's still got a few chips.
Bench boost as well. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that chip bench boost. So yeah, so well done, Amani. Right. Next one on list is of course Gary watching on Leeds. He's gone from having a brilliant week with picking Watkins last week, game week, to having an average week this week. 42 points, 2 transfers, -4. So really, he got 38 points.
Yeah, that's fantasy football for you.
Yeah, isn't it? Right, so let's Edison we 1, Anderson 2, Ake 2, White 9, Romero 8, Target 1, Mitoma 2, Son 3, Captain Howland 4, Watkins 5, Solanke 1. So it's a 5-2-3 formation.
I was going to say, you don't. What I like about this is, I think it's auto subs. He probably had Saka in, so this probably wasn't his formation. But you never see 5-2-3s, do you? I like that. I like the fact it looks so different on the screen.
So yeah, Matthews on bench with 0, Saka 0, Schlupp 1, and Luis Diaz 2. So even if you had Luis Diaz in place of Mitoma, you still wouldn't have got any more points.
No, but he, like you said, for his first year, Gary's doing great. Yeah, if this is his first year, I mean, where is he? He is doing really well, actually, isn't he?
He's
Six. So yeah, I mean, he seems to. He's like Lawrence seems to have caught onto it quite quickly, and he's having a strong season actually. So good.
So well done, Gary.
Yep.
He'll be in bed now, won't he? Bless him in Jakarta. Right, next one on the list, of course, Miss Russell.
Yeah, it 54 wild card. So pretty happy with that. Obviously, you want more, but Ariola 1, Bird 1, and Doggy 6, my star player. Pal Torres 10.
Good pick.
Salah 50. So that's frustrating because I was thinking of capturing him, but I obviously went for Son. Fernandez 2, Madison 6, Son 6. Neto, very happy with that by 5. Alvarez 2 and Haaland 2, so disappointing up front. Bit frustrated was Turner getting 6. I thought Palace would score, but they didn't. Archer 2, Taylor 0, and Lanty 0. So, but that's my wildcard team. But I'm pretty happy with that team. I'm really happy with that Paul Torres. When he scored, I was like, Eze's injured, So the problem I had is I had so many injuries, I was kind of forced into a wildcard. No, it was the injuries. I don't know if you remember, I had about 5 or 6 injuries. So it was kind of, but I'm happy with the team go forward. So yeah, pretty good week. Could have been better, but I'll take it. You know, green arrows, so pretty good.
Ravinda since says he's got 2 chips. I have got Jesus as my captain.
Who have they got? Who else are they playing this week?
Going Gary. For his first year, Gary's doing great. He is Inky, he is mate. Got TC, BB, and WC from January. Not worried. I had them used by I had used them all by week last season because I didn't know what they were.
She got a bit more.
Feel like me, man. I didn't know what the hell they were either.
Yeah.
Now, Russell, this is the first season in this league too. Good for you, Adam. I'm glad. Where's Eze, Russell? Well, Calvary, what you were going to wait a bit longer. Won't be full on in key laughing their head off. That's right. You did have a lot of injuries.
Yeah. I mean, I was probably thinking of wild card. I was probably thinking of wild card in anyway, but I think when the Eze one came through, he was just 6 weeks out. And last week, I mean, I'm like I said, I forgot what fantasy was like, but the week before this deadline, there was loads of injuries, weren't there? So many injuries. It's ridiculous.
So Russell's used his wild card. So how do you feel about being 5th?
Yeah, I'm positioned nicely. I mean, how many points for me to top? 35. So yeah, 5th, I'm slightly moving up here. I mean, obviously, you always want to be higher, but it is nice because I gained on virtually everyone around me. So that's good. And I feel like I'm pretty happy with my team position going forward. So, yeah, good. You know, obviously I want number 1. But it's, you know, it's nice to be hovering around and ready, shall we say. I'll take it.
Vinda says that it's like you, Russell, on FPL. Russell Young, that's me.
Yeah. Well, you were surprised that I went wildcard, I think, Stu, from your reaction on the stream. You know, so...
Also an FPL master. I am sure I will get used to this game eventually. You will, Adam. Russell
Yeah.
Young, that is me.
Yeah, it takes time. It takes time, but you, like I say, the main thing is maybe you just enjoy it this season. You know.
Right. Next one on list. Dynamo with sack. Luke Legend. Now he confessed to me that he hadn't made a transfer in ages.
Has he not?
No.
Oh, why's that? God, he hasn't, has he? Game 6.
Well, Ariola we 1, Gabriel 8, Ake 2, Conza 2, Ward-Prowse 2, Bruno Fernandes vice captain 2, Luis Diaz 2, Douglas Luiz 2, Haaland captain 4, Watkins 5, Isaac 13. On the bench, Steele, Botman, Saka, Estepurian, all blanked, all zeroed.
See, that's crazy because if he actually decided to kind of be more engaged in it, because I didn't realise he wasn't engaged, he could probably be top of the league because he's doing well considering he hasn't made any transfers for ages. He's hardly made any transfers, so his team's holding. He's made 3 transfers. It's crazy. If he actually was really engaged with it, he'll probably be top.
So that's Luke Legend's team looked at. Next is Darren Higgins, another one of the Higgins.
The House of Higgins is fallen.
Game week points 34. 1 transfer, 0 penalty points. Third in the league though. Overall points 469. So let's have a look at his team. So here we go. Onana with 2, Scar with 1, Cash with 2, Gabriel 8, Son 3, Madison 6, Rashford 2, Fernandes 2, vice captain, Mbamo 2, Haaland captain 4, Alvarez 2. On the bench, Ariola 1, Morris 1, Cabal 0, and Gusto 0.
Yeah, very, very poor week that, wasn't it? But again, 34 points, but actually his team's not that bad. It's just the players he had didn't come through, basically. But his team's not bad. He's kept with the Rashford Fernandes one. I think he'll keep that for the next game week. So just not a bad looking team, just hardly any points out of it. So, but it's nice. It's good. It's good to see the Higgins, aren't as dominant as they were last season. So it makes it far more interesting because it's a lot more competitive now, I feel. And it's, you're not just looking at those two, one of them leading. So it's nice. Good.
Keep going, Darren, and I'm sure you'll get you'll get your points next week. You might win the bottom of the league trophy of Inda.
Oof.
Nah, man, come on. I am believe that. No. Don't believe that he's going to finish bottom of the table. Right, next one on list is, of course, it's our new player. I think this is the Swedish lad, J007. Game week points 43. 4 transfers though, -8.
That's what I like to see. 35 points. That's what we want to see.
So let's have a look at his team. Sanchez 2, Walker 2, Burn 1, Diang 2, Bowen 2, Madison 6, Sterling 16, Rashford 2, Solanke 1, Captain Allen 4, Watkins 5, vice captain. On the bench, Pickford with 9, Saka 0, 7, Saliba 7 points, Lamptey 0 points.
Ooh, a lot of points on that bench, isn't there? 16 points. I mean, the Sterling one's really. Imagine if you didn't have those Sterling points. Oh my God. Yeah, the Sterling really helped him this week massively. But again, that's good because, with him dropping quite a bit of points, in fact, the 3 above me all dropping a bit of points is good. It's made it nice and tight up there, hasn't it? It's good. I like that. That's what I want to see.
Right, so that second position. Now, top at league. Just saw my card to the Doctor, Bowen the Menace. 72 points this week. 1 transfer, 0 penalties.
Ooh, that bench. Oh, dear.
Well done, you. Right, so here we go. Let's have a look at his team, shall we? Alisson 1, Colwell 2, Saliba 7, Cash 2, Undogi 6. And Bemo with 2, vice captain. Madison 6, Salah captain 30, Lucas Paqueta 1, Isaac 13, Haaland 2. On a bench, Areola 1, Adebayor 2, Botman 0, Sterling 16. Would have been a lot better for him.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously everyone that's kind of captain Salah has done really well. Yeah. So, you know, the Salah captain's worked for everybody, hasn't it, really? I mean, 30 points. Everyone else would have gone Son or Haaland. So that's like, what, a 24, 26-point swing? So, yeah, anyone that's gone through. But, yeah, it's a really solid week. Is he just got, yeah, he's just gone top. So, yeah, well done. He's the man to chase. So, yeah, good. The top's good because it's quite good because quite a few people near the top have dropped points. So it's actually made everyone below who's done okay bunch up and get closer. It's good. It's a tight league. That's what we want. Nice and competitive.
I got the wrong guy. I got the I thought the other guy were the Swedish guy, the J007, but it's not. Gary Whittaker, who is in who is Evelina's 11, is the Swedish guy. Thanks, Amani, love. Thanks for correcting me, my lovely. Do you think Gabriel Jesus is a good pick instead of Haaland?
No. No.
72 points. Wow, brilliant week for him. So that wraps up your leagues, guys. That wraps up this week's TDT league. So there we go, mate. Wraps that up. So yeah, happy days.
It's good. It's good. It's been nice to have a catch up with fantasy football. See people in the comments. So yeah, it's been good. Like I say, we're gonna have the live stream on Saturday. Like I said, I don't know about anyone else, but because there's been so much else going on, I've kind of forgot about football in a weird way. I mean, obviously, there's the international tomorrow, so I'll watch that. But I've kind of forgot about football.
So Inky said 72 points. Wow, yeah, it's good. Really good. Really, really good. I've answered that one, Amani, my lovely. I am chasing up top players and my target. I hope you get there, Avinda.
I like
Russell's
it.
top
Always
of
got
my
goals.
Russell's top in my league. You are chasing bottom better. And he says this is my weekend coming up.
Oh, well, you need it, Lauren. See, what's interesting with a lot of the scores? So a lot of the people that had really bad weeks this week had really good weeks the week before. And it just shows that's what it's like in fantasy football. You can have the same team do awful one week, but they'd be like ahead of everyone else the week after. And that's what makes it so great, is it's so hard to predict. We're all trying to predict the right players and everyone to pick. But I mean, look at the captaincy. It was a red card and everyone that had Son, we got stiff. Look at the Salah captaincy. They all did really well. That's what makes it brilliant.
Is the captaincy choice another big week?
Let's look at the fixtures.
You know, because
because you've got Salah, Son,
against
Haaland. You could even argue maybe a Man United player, Sheffield United. So yeah, definitely. I think it's another big one for the captaincy this week. Do people dare go against Haaland? I mean, you've got Liverpool, Everton, Spurs, Fulham. They're very tempting. I think you might find that the captaincy could be quite spread around again this week.
It's going to be fortune brave. What's that famous saying? Fortune braves the brave or something.
Yeah, I always like he who dares wins is a good one. He who dares wins. I mean, it'd be interesting for people like you, because you've got a wild card maybe. I think Lawrence, he's got a wild card. So it's going to be interesting to see what people do this week. And also what people are thinking for captaincy. You know, Harmony goes back to having Haaland. So, you know, will she go with the fraud? Will she get rid of the fraud?
I think
No,
she's took him out.
Oh, really? Wow. Well, there you go then. Very brave. Very brave. It's going to be interesting. Every week, it's always interesting fantasy football, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every week is.
Yeah.
That's what makes it brilliant. Every week, it's like, ooh. But you're right, Stu. The captaincy, I really think you could go anywhere. So, where's Lee in the league, did you say again? I'm interested. Because he got hats, did he?
Yeah. So, Lee, do me a favour. I'm right. Look back at your weeks, right, and then I've got right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, right. I've got yours, right. Do me a favour, Lee. Actually, let's see if I can do it. What did I say, Lee? Game week 5. What did I say he had? I've lost it now. Oh, come on, Stuart.
Like watching Countdown.
What did he have in game week 5?
Game week 5.
Yeah, your old thing. That's when we. Right.
Go to Nuffield, game week 5.
I'm looking at the wrong book. Why am I looking at the wrong book? Right.
I'm start on
Right.
this one here. I'll start on game week 6.
Right, yes. So game week 5, you had 279 points. So, right, Lee, calculate. Let's do this properly. Right.
Do.
Right.
Do we put the countdown theme on, Stu?
No, I need a doctor and all that. Right, hang on. What am I doing? Right. Right, Lee. Right, so you have 279 points game week 5. Right, how many points have you had in your new name?
In the game week 6.
Game week 5, 6, and 7, whatever it is, yeah.
What points?
Yeah, so go back to when you first started.
Right,
my
my final points, I got 61 points.
Right, so hang on a minute. Right, so you started the game week 6, right? So game week 6, you got 61 points. Game week 7, you got 74 points. Yep. Game week 74 points. Game week 8, you got 49 points.
Yeah.
Right. So now I need to add all this lot up to. I'm trying to get my calculator working on my phone. Anybody good at maths? So, right. So 679 had 6. Right. So 679 had 61. So 680. Sorry, 280. 279 had 61. That's 280. That's 340 in it. Add another 74 to that. So that's 40, 70. So that's 414. Add 49. 4 so 40. It would have been on 463 points.
Okay, so where have you been in the league then? Let's have a look. TD2. Oh God, you're one behind me, Lee. So he's currently, if he's on 463, he's basically in 6th place. If that's right.
It's right.
Vintage just put 322. Total score 322.
But he had 279, had 61, had 74, had 49.
Okay. Well, if you got it right, which we're not 100%, but if you are, you're 6th place, Lee. You're 1 point behind me.
You'll take that, won't you, Lee, all day long, mate?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yep. You're doing well, Lee.
You're doing really well, Lee.
Better than me. I think I'm in about bloody 10 for something. 11.
Yeah, so he's so far he's winning the Statham Cup.
There's no riding on it this year, I tell you.
That does include minuses, I presume, does it? Stuff like that, if he's done anything.
I need to right. A bit of help. I need to have some help. Who would you pick instead of Haaland? Who would you pick for Haaland instead of him up front with Wilson?
Who? I need to have some help. Who would you pick up front instead of Haaland? Instead of Haaland. Instead of Haaland. So he basically doesn't want Haaland. Is that what he's saying?
Probably Ollie Watkins.
Yeah, I was going to say Ollie Watkins. Yeah, because I think I do think they've got quite a tough fixture next. Yeah, West Ham home, but then after that it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, I think Ollie Watkins would probably be a good pick for you.
But would you switch Ollie Watkins for Erling Haaland?
Well, no, but that's what he's thinking, isn't he? Personally, I wouldn't do it. But if he's saying if he's going to get rid of Haaland, and if he hasn't got Watkins, he looks like a pretty good pick this with the fixtures coming up. So I presume he's going to get rid of Haaland. I presume that's basically what he's implying.
The strikers, if you have a look at the strikers league and the points the strikers have got, it ain't as many as what the midfield players have got.
No, that's why 3-5-2 is so popular. Because basically, you look like you can get some really good attacking midfielders, can't you? So that's why 3-5-2 is so popular this season. I usually play 3-4-3, but even I've stuck with the 3-5-2. I thought my wild card I might have gone to 3-4-3, but I didn't.
You beating me, mate. Fantastically. I think you've seen. Really? How about me? Well, what about you, Ravinda?
Ravinda, it's all about you. It's the Ravinda show. Ravinda's fantasy football.
Looks like Adam's making lots of moves.
Yeah, I wouldn't go on Bournemouth. He's a midfielder, Adam. He's not even a forward. So yeah, I wouldn't go on Bournemouth now. Yeah, I think that train's kind of left the station ages ago. So yeah, and he isn't a forward anyway. So I'm chasing top of the tail. We know you are, Vinda. But it's good. Like I say, I think this league's very good. I knew it was going to be competitive. I knew this was going to be a competitive league this year, and it is. Everyone's trying to position themselves, so it's going to be interesting to see how it pans out.
Totally, I agree with you, 100%. I do. I think it's been interesting. It's been a good opening 8 weeks of the new season.
Yeah, I like.
We're looking at championship. The championship teams have already played 11 games. Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. The nice thing when you're in the Premiership is in theory, you should have more time to rest your players and stuff. You know what I'm saying? From injuries.
Unless you're in Champions League qualifying, Champions League or Europa League, where they play Thursday, Sunday, or Wednesday, Saturday.
Yeah, well, Europa League, which is Thursday, Sunday.
This is why Tottenham are doing so well, because they haven't got any of that to worry about.
Yeah, and I think that's probably why Chelsea will still have a pretty good season, even though they started badly. I think they're starting to hit the groove now. So it's good. Like I say, so I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the battles, loads of battles. So if you look at it, it's tight. From 13 upwards, it's not much in it.
Right, I got Watkins instead of Haaland. I ditched him.
Oh, you've done it now. Wait until after the internationals, mate. They might get injured. Watkins can get injured tomorrow night against Italy.
See you soon on deadline. You will, Ravinda.
Yeah, it'll be good. It should be a good deadline this week.
Lawrence is loving it.
It's Liverpool, isn't it?
11 o'clock.
Yeah, Liverpool's the first game, isn't it? Yeah, captaincy's going to be fascinating this week.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I think we're going to have to be pretty boring, Stu, and have the captaincy as the question again. We'll have to pick 4. Probably
Well, at least
Salah.
Well,
What,
I'll pick two and you can pick two.
Yeah, you can do that if you want. Yeah.
My
So I
two
think-
picks are Salah and I'm going to go Salah and Fernandez.
Yeah, well, it'd be brave to go Man United. But then again, Sheffield United away, surely even Man United could do it, get a
If
few.
they don't beat Sheffield United, mate, Eric Ten Hag wants to pack his suitcase and go now.
Saying that, they did win the last game, didn't they? I couldn't believe it. McTominay got both goals. I was like, really? No Fernandez involvement? I was like, unbelievable. Jesus. Oh, man.
Mavinda's still here. Lawrence is it? He loves it. Good man, Lawrence. Rubber, good man. Miami. Haaland is in the bin. Ha ha ha. A quarter of the way through, still lots to play for. I see another trophy for the Higgins clan and then a cup win for Lely.
Yeah, our trophy doesn't start until really late, does it? It's like 34, I think we start our cup.
Is that
But
when
yeah,
we
well,
start? Is it
You what, sorry?
34?
Yeah, I think that's when I checked it. It said game week 34. But yeah,
Why is it so late this time round, then, Russell?
because we haven't got many. Because I don't think because we've got a small league, so they have to start it later, I presume. So if we had a lot more players in the league, you'd probably find the cup started ages ago. So yeah, it's good. It's good. You know, it's good to see people are loving it and enjoying it because once you kind of get it, it is very addictive, and it does just make all the other games more interesting. You know,
Well, I wouldn't
bet
have watched any Premier League football this season.
You what, sorry?
Normally, I wouldn't have watched any Premier League football normally if I didn't
Yeah, I
go
know.
this
But
game
if you're
this
doing
season.
like a watch along, you know, if you're finding out the scores in the Premiership, you probably you will do it. You'll start thinking, oh wait, I've got that player, or I've got that player. You can't help but do it, can you?
No,
You know.
you've got to stay neutral, but it's hard, especially when you play your scores when you know that you've got him in your team.
Well, you don't have to be neutral. You don't have to be. This isn't like the BBC or something, is it? You can get emotional.
No, that's true. So
Yeah.
for me, I have got Wilson and Watkins up front. Top FPL, my trophy. Wilson is coming off the bench at present. Isaac is the starting forward for Newcastle.
But he is injury. He's flagged, isn't he? Groin injury, so he could actually be out.
Mad, isn't it? When does the Euros 2024 start? In 2024, madam.
Scotland qualified, didn't they? Not
Yeah, Norway did they?
No, but they still get the play on. I mean, it's nice. I mean, it is. You know, it's nice for other nations to get into the tournament. I mean, they're most likely going to get bombed out in the group stages, but they've made the qualifying a lot easier now, haven't they? So you have to be pretty damn awful not to be able to qualify now. Basically,
it's mad. Isn't it? It's mad.
It's the top two go through, and then even third place get a playoff. So look at those balloons.
That's what I'm on.
You must have done it your side. There you go. Look at that.
I haven't. I haven't, mate. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in that film It with a clown. Is it? I'm in the sewers.
It's got some balloons on Russell's fin. Wow.
Like birthday balloons.
Stu, you would have watched your West Ham squad. Yeah, I watch them. I would take a note on West Ham too. I do.
Yes, Stu. Get back to your West Ham team.
Everybody knows that I watch West. Yeah, I aren't ashamed of it. I aren't ashamed at all. What happens if England win tomorrow? Will we make it? Well, I think we'll already make it. We'll already make it anyway. But anyway, madam.
Yeah, I mean, a goal difference is huge. Yeah. Basically, I'd be very shocked if we don't qualify. Havinda,
We don't qualify. Southgate Southgate wants sacking anyway. He wants spinning now. Just Southgate is awful.
I mean, I can't believe how good Jude Bellingham is. I mean, you do think if we had, can you imagine Bielsa in charge of England with those players? Oh my God,
we'd win it, wouldn't we?
It'd be carnage. We'd either win 10-0 or lose 5.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah.
But with the quality of players,
there's no in between with him, is there?
Yeah, but you think with better players.
If Leeds are going to get any players back this week as well.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I really want Spence back. So
Yeah,
badly.
he's the one on my list. Is Spence.
Yeah.
Nonto,
Yeah,
I don't know
surely-
how you're going to squeeze him into the team.
Well, surely we're going to have quite a few back because they've had 2 weeks off. So I'm expecting quite a few players back now. Who knows? We might have this thing which never happens. We might have a full squad to pick from. Can you imagine that? It's taken all of 5 years to get to this point. Could do. We could actually have a genuinely almost full team to pick from. So,
It'll be a good game against Norwich. Won't go on about it too much, but it's going to be a good game against Norwich away.
yeah, be tough. Could lose that, but could be tough. We need to win it to kind of. We have to keep up with the others.
Keeping up with Joneses there, Russell. Keeping up with Joneses.
Quite a good film as well.
Captain Coops is in the Euros. Haaland isn't.
No, but I think Norwich. I think Norway are in the playoff, aren't they? Am I right in thinking that? I think they can still get into a playoff or something. So there is a chance that Haaland could still be in the Euros. So I'm pretty sure I heard read something about a playoff. So if they could go into that.
Hi everyone watching. Hope you're all well and I've had a great day. I've liked as normal. How's the
Good.
boss man Lee doing? Have you been Lomo with shopping today, Stu? I've been looking, bro. Ian, I've been looking, mate. Don't you worry. But I don't have to worry about that till next summer. But yeah, I have been looking. Me and Lee have been both looking at them. Lee, play me on FC Mobile. FIFA. Don't play FIFA on mobiles.
Yeah,
Be careful picking Tonali going forward. Could be facing a ban. Betting ban.
Newcastle midfielder,
So, what are the main transfer folk thinking about? What areas?
Oh, what, in fantasy or Leeds?
Fantasy, I think.
Okay. Well, it's all team dependent, isn't it? Really, I think the big one's captaincy this week. I think that's going to be the big one because you've got to be thinking about it.
Do you think people are going to drop Haaland this week?
No.
I think it all depends. I think because Rodri's back.
Do you mean like for captaincy, you mean, or transferring him out?
Transferring him out totally.
Oh, no. No, basically.
Well, we've got a few in our chat who's dropped him.
Yeah, but if you look at Brighton home, Man United away, Bournemouth home, why would you drop him for those fixtures? They're good fixtures. Man United away is a good fixture. I won't be dropping it on. I mean, hey, if people want to go against him, go for it. I think it's very brave. I really do. It worked last week, but how many weeks would that work? So,
see, I'm happy with my defence, and I'm happy with I'm happy with transfers I've made. It's just a Haaland thing because he's blanked so many times in a row now. It's a bit concerning.
Yeah, but it's Haaland.
I wouldn't drop him. I wouldn't drop him out of the team. Definitely not. I definitely wouldn't have a problem captaining another player.
Yeah, I mean there is options this week. Definitely loads of options. Yeah, I don't know. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to not think about it until maybe Friday, Saturday. So we'll just see if we all get our players back. Yeah, you could use your free hit this week, actually, Stu. That is a good idea. If you don't have wild cards, you got free hit, haven't you?
He isn't a good pick. He played poker, not betting on matches. Will be no ban. I haven't. I may keep my same team and the captain will be Haaland. Ooh. Amani, 2 people shot dead in Russia believed to be Swedish.
Ooh.
Oh wait. Chasing table. Stewie's going to use his free to play. I'm thinking of doing something. Do you think Haaland has been found out a bit? I don't think he's been getting a service, Ian. I don't think he's been getting a service.
We all know that Haaland will come back with like another 3 hat-tricks in a row or something. No way. He's only blanked. Let's have a look at him. we're talking like he hasn't scored for like ages. What's he got? You know, he scored.
Well,
and he
in
scored
Ireland's case, it has been ages.
yeah, it's only 2 fixtures. He scored against Forest. No way. He's fine. He's fine. You're also dramatic. So dramatic. I mean, yeah, the more people that go against him, go for it. These are go up the rankings. You know, there is an argument for not captaincy, though. I do agree with that.
And man, says, "Oh my god." Ian, he is a myth. Laughing their head off. No, I haven't been watching any news channels. I just haven't been watching any. Keeping off of it. I think this for a while anyway. Same stories in news. I'm afraid it's not good. No news is good news, though, is it? No news channel ever says good about any stories. It's all negative.
Well, yeah, because that's more interesting, isn't it? Bad news sells
Well, yes, I guess,
more
yeah.
interesting. Don't want to. If everything was perfect and fine, it'd be pretty boring.
Boring.
Yeah.
I think
bad things are drama. We love it.
No news. Will Matoma play this week?
We'll wait till team news Friday. You'll get a good idea Friday onwards, won't we?
He should do. I think. Well, you stick with your £14 million differential, Russell.
Yeah, but you're Harmony Corner. I mean, you can't be like this because she started to scramble. Remember when she scrambled to get, I'm not signing him. All right, I got wild. Did she wildcard him in?
Well, she ended up making about a million transfers, didn't she? Minus 20 points.
If Haaland kicks off again, if you've got rid of him and then he blows up again, you'll be like, oh, I've got to get him back in.
Could be Swedish fans as they are playing Belgium tonight.
Oh, yeah, of course. Is it qualifiers tonight, is there?
Assuming so, Russell, yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I've been more into the rugby. In all honesty, the rugby's been brilliant over the weekend. I've completely forgot about the internationals or any football. So yeah, I've just been loving the rugby right now. Brilliant. Every game over the weekend was fantastic. I just loved it. I watched every game over the weekend. Each game was brilliant.
Yes, we are, Robert.
Yeah, not the Cricket World Cup. Yeah, awful that. Yeah, but the rugby's been amazing. I've already predicted South Africa will win the World Cup. England are going to get knocked out in the semis. It'll be South Africa, New Zealand, and South Africa will win it. They're fantastic. England we're going to get bad. We're going to get so bad. So yeah, it's not going to be fun viewing on Saturday.
I think we've got further on than what anyone expected them to get on, though.
Yeah. I mean, I was happy with to get out the groups because we're not really that good, to be honest with you. But to get to the semis and like have no other Northern Hemisphere clubs in countries in it, that's a win for me. I'm well happy with that because we'll only get better in 4 years' time. Surely we'll be a lot better. But yeah,
you're one of these people who would have a Union Jack on your car window, wouldn't you?
No, not me. No, I don't like the other nations. No, I don't. I don't support Ireland, Wales, Scotland. No way. Yeah, no, I supported. Who did New Zealand? I supported New Zealand. I supported South Africa, and I supported Argentina. Yeah, I want all of them out.
Wow.
Yeah. No, not Union. It's England for me. Yeah, England or no one.
Wow.
Yeah, no. Obviously, if it's the Olympics, I support the Union Jack, but not when it comes to anything about. Yeah, wanted France out. Yeah, I'm glad they got knocked out because we don't like the French. So yeah, I love seeing those get knocked out. Brilliant.
Sweden are 1-0 up. India, Pakistan, Australia, and England.
Yeah, I don't think
you have India.
What in the cricket?
My biggest need now is to sell Flecken for a new keeper. We'll do it next week. Already done a -8.
You want a -8 already, man? Brilliant. Jeez Louise. Can't believe it. How you want a -8? In fact, you guys are crazy. Half of you made transfers already. It's not even the internationals haven't even finished yet. You could be
I'm not making any transfers.
Have you not made any, Lee?
Not yet, no.
See, that's why Lee's sixth in the league. He's calm. He's taking his time. You got Stu. You're minus 12.
I don't know, Hang on. Right. Points, transfers. Right. Play. How do I find out? Right. Down to me. Down. How do I find out how many transfers I've made?
Well, it just says transfer. When you go to your pick team, you go to your transfer history.
Right. Transfer history. Here we go. Right. Down. Right. Transfers. Total transfers. Right. This game week I've made 4.
Yeah, minus 12. Yeah, you're right.
Total transfers. Believe it or not, I've only made 15.
What, this season?
Yeah.
Is that including wild card? I mean, that's crazy because of the wild cards, you can make up to 11, can't you? So,
Your squad value is 101.9 million.
101.9. Well, that's good value. So you're almost at 1.2 or 102. That's pretty good. If team value means a lot to you, so
It's just nice to know that my players have dropped value. That's all. That's all it's good for. Vinda likes the football, the cricket, and the darts. I haven't made any changes. I haven't yet changed anything. Stu minus 16. No transfers yet.
I have heard
Friday night, Saturday morning, entertainment. Let's go. Yeah, minus 16, brother Lawrence. Yeah, that's another transfer, isn't it? No, I'm not going to go that far.
I have heard that they
there you go. It's on a minus 20 and a minus 8. And I am still above you, Larry.
Get a bit frosty. I've heard that they're going to make cricket into an Olympic sport, which would be good, actually. That would be quite interesting. I've heard rumours about that. I mean,
as long as it's a one-day match and not bloody 5 days.
Oh yeah, of course. They'll do it in like a T20 or something. So yeah, that'd be good. Could give England a chance of winning the gold, actually. So good to catch up with the fantasy in the leagues and see how we're all getting on, and then we'll kind of see how this week goes for injuries, and we can pick it up Saturday. Saturday's going to be a good one. You can tell straight away there's going to be lots of little stories. You've got Stu, Lawrence, you've got minuses floating around everywhere. We've got Kieran, he's on a wild card probably. So it's going to be interesting.
Well, look, guys, unless you've got, did you check out my team, Stu? I did have them. I did check out your team. I did, mate. Honestly, I did. I won't be after this weekend, though, laughing the red off.
Well done on those graphics, Stu. Those graphics look really good. Just, I don't know if you can make the screens bigger, maybe, for the points. I'll leave that with you, but the rest of it looked really good. It's a lot simpler. So.
Another 4:50 a.m. show.
You love it, Lawrence. Lawrence, don't pretend. I can tell you're addicted to fantasy football. You love that. He wants that buzz. He had the buzz of a green and then a down of a red, and then you're always chasing the buzz. So he's chasing the buzz again. Now he needs the green to feel.
It's like a drug, isn't it? It's like an addictive drug.
I don't care what you say. If you have a load of red arrows, you do feel a bit like. Yeah. If you get a load of green arrows, you're like, yeah.
Right, well, look, guys, we'll start wrapping it up there then, guys, shall we? Russell, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Much appreciated. Lee, thanks for making your appearance, acquaintance, shall we say?
Yeah. Well, Lee's having a great season as well. I didn't realise it was that high. So Lee's a rival. He is actually a direct rival.
And I'm just, best thing is, I don't even have to help him. Good job he don't listen to me, innit? Anyway. Exactly. I will be there on stream on Saturday morning. I am there on the deadline stream. I need my green fix. Laughing his head off.
True.
Don't listen to him. Fine like he is. Mr. Seen Lee's live once.
Mr. C leads live once. What's that mean? Sorry.
Don't listen to who, man, my lovely, you've lost me. Top FPL player, let's go. Cheers, team. You're welcome in kicks. Thank you, mate. You're welcome, brother Lawrence.
Yeah.
I'm
luck.
sure my points will come eventually in time. Yeah, just keep going, Adam. Just keep going, mate. Enjoy it. That's what it's all about. It's enjoying it. Your first
Yeah,
season,
like
you
you said,
enjoy it.
we're a bit more serious, but like I said last week, there's no real right way to play it, in the sense of if it's your first season and you don't really understand it, just go crazy, enjoy yourself. You know.
Or is it twice, Russell?
I'm confused. Don't listen to him, Stu. Fire like it is. Mr. Leeds live once. I think he's kind of like me, Mr. Leeds live once. I think that's what, or was it twice for us? I think that's what she means.
Chasing on Brinnet. Adam keeps the transfers coming. Keep the transfers coming, laughing his head off. I will, Lawrence. Ha ha ha. Fun stuff. Right, well, look, guys, thank you very much for watching this edition of Stable Team. What anyone feel left to say? It's a goodbye from me.
Goodbye for me.
Goodbye for me. Thanks for coming to the comments, guys.
Take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and speak to you all very soon. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Cheers.